It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called Coco Noco. It's a coconut mocha milk stout from Drygate Brewing Company. Coming in at 6% ABV. 440 milliliter can, available in Lidl. It's £1.78 a can, that's it, £1.78 a can at the moment as part of their October the 21st, Thursday, October the 21st beer festival. Lasts for a week. I urge you to be quick. Try and get there by the weekend. These beers sell rapidly. They're rapidly gone. And like anything with Lidl, it's in and gone. Just like that, it's in and gone and over. But I reckon Lidl are being quite... I reckon this is Lidl doing a little bit of market research on us all. Using us all as market research. I reckon they're trying to work out what's selling really well, what doesn't sell really well. So they do a beer festival every... It's like they do about twice or three times a year. You'll see a beer festival in Lidl's where they put a load of beer out there. They'll probably crunch the numbers at the end of the year, see what sells, see what doesn't sell. They always seem to have the Choco Mocha Blocker Stout in the 500ml can from Williams Brothers. So don't be surprised in the future. The beers that do really well, don't be surprised to see them added to Lidl's craft beer range on a permanent basis. But then again, they might be just happy with their beer festival beers that they launch 2, 3, 4 times a year. But again, one more time, please be quick. It sells so quickly. One finger tan coloured head, jet black beer in the glass, good levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass there. It looks really good, 6% ABV. Drygate Brewing Company, they're either owned or part owned by Heineken or Carlsberg, I can't remember. They make the disco forklift truck beer that you can get in many supermarkets. I quite like it, it's a nice beer. I've never had a bad beer from Drygate Brewing Company, to be honest. But this looks fantastic for that price point, that £1.78. Looks absolutely incredible. Let's get the aroma. Oh my goodness me. Coconut mocha milk stout. Wow. Loads of coffee. Loads of coconut. And it's quite lactosey, that kind of milk stout part of it. It will be lactose in the beer. Let's dive in. It smells amazing. Cheers. Oh, I gotta put that over there. Stone the crows! Stone the crows! What an amazing beer! That is 6% ABV. Massive, creamy, rich mouthfeel, chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours coming through in abundance. There's coconut coming through. Oh, the price point. All that beer, all that quality for the £1.78 price point is just, it's unheard of. It's unheard of. And generally throughout the last year, since Lidl have started doing this beer festival thing, they've chucked out some 440 cans out there. Some have been incredible. Some have been, I'll give that a miss. The beers that have been incredible for the price point, for that £1, I think it has staggered, it has kind of nudged up in price a little bit. Started off, I think, back in April, May, I think it was about £1.60 a can. So £1.78 a can this time round, an 18 pence price bump, but you're getting 6% ABV, beautiful, rich, creamy, velvety, chocolatey, coffee, coconut, mocha, stout. Honestly, this is incredible. This is incredible. I've only had one taste. Let's get back in. Sometimes with a stout like this, the coconut can be too much. It can ruin it. It kind of goes a little bit too synthetic tasting. It becomes a bit too much. There's a little tickle. It's like someone's giving you a little tickle on the back of the neck. A little tickle of coconut comes through and then it's gone, just like that. Someone's teasing you, someone's gone, or someone's blown. I used to play darts, and I played darts against a woman once. I was only 20 years old, working in the Welsh Assembly. We had a darts board, and in the canteen, and we used to play darts, and I was winning this one game, and she came up behind me, and I was just about to throw my dart, and she blew on my ear. And I swear to God, things were going on in my body, like the hair went up on the back of my neck, and everything else started kind of like going like this, you know. It felt like it was going like this anyway. And I couldn't let go of the dart. I couldn't let go of the dart, and I giggled, and I threw this dart, and I think I missed the board. But I didn't care. I didn't care at that point. I really didn't care at that point. One of them moments in life you never forget. But it's like the coconut in this beer has just given you that little blow on your ear, and you're like, ooh, what was that? And it's gone again, and it's gone again. 42 now. 41. How old am I? 2021. 41. I'm not 20 anymore. I'm not 20, and that's 21 years ago. Blimey. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more flavour. The coffee, the lactosiness, the chocolate, the coffee, the caramel from the roasted malt in the beer is just incredible. It looks, look at it, it looks terrific. It looks wonderful. Look at the carbonation chasing that head up the glass. Like, I mean, it's I'll say it one more time, drumming it into you guys. It's £1.78. You've got to be really quick to get to your Lidl and pick this up. So far I've had the double, where is it? It's in the living room. The double New England IPA. I've had the black IPA. I've had the Talking Head before. I've had the Mocha Blocker Stout. So far, out of this batch of beers in Lidl for £1.78, I would say this is the absolute star of the show. If you like a stout, because if you don't like a stout and you're watching this video, don't bother. But if you like a stout, you appreciate a really good stout, then just clear the shelf. Honestly, you will not get a better stout than this for the £1.78 price point. You will not. Just clear the shelf. There's that Barney's Marshmallow Stout that's very good as well. That is a very good beer. But this is the one in this round. There's always one beer that says, "Look at me!" And this is this beer by Drygate Brewing Company. Ooh, wow, look at this big description. Our award-winning Mocha Milk Stout Orinoco has been given a taste of the exotic. Whew, this smooth as silk sable stout packs dark malts, oats, wheat, cacao, coffee beans, milk, sugar and vanilla. Unbelievable. I'll read it again. Dark malts, oats, wheat, cacao, coffee beans and milk sugar. In brewers' terms, it's lactose. Oh, and vanilla. Flavours of bittersweet chocolate ganache, caramel latte and toasted marshmallow now come with the fragrant and warming character of coconut in this twist on our core range classic. Relax, unwind and enjoy as this dark and decadent beer develops in your glass. Drygate Brewing Company have been making beer in the historic heart of Glasgow since 2014. We brew with open doors and open minds. We believe good beer can come from anywhere and anyone. Collaboration with our community is at our core. We love showcasing creators of beer, food, art, design, music, comedy, poetry and more. Not bad for a company. I'm sure that they're either owned by Heineken or Carlsberg. If they have that philosophy and if they brew great beer, I don't care who they're owned by. I've always said it, I've always maintained it. I've seen great brewers in the past, great microbrewers bought and the beer's been ruined, absolutely ruined. And I have massive issue with that. Massive issue with that. I really, it's really awful. I'll name one. Beavertown. Beavertown's beers used to be the best in the business. One of the best brewers in the UK. They're not anymore. But, and then on the other side of the scale, there's breweries that are owned by what I like to call the big green companies. It's either Heineken or Carlsberg, big green companies, and they're left alone. They're left to their own devices, and when they're left to their own devices, they create great stuff like this. And they're talking about poetry, and they're opening their doors to everybody, and they were creative, and it should be their philosophy. This Drygate Brewing Company, they should be telling the big bosses this is how it should be done throughout the company. From us here in the historic city of, what do they say, Glasgow? Glasgow. To Denmark or the Netherlands. I can't remember if it's either Carlsberg or Heineken. Scream at these people. Scream at your big bosses to say, this is how it's done. We've shown you this is how it's done. You can produce amazing beer that makes me smile and giggle and I want to buy more. I want to clear your shelf of it. Or carry on buying breweries and ruining them. Belittling's the wrong word. What once was great beer, not great beer anymore. Beavertown, for example. It just shocks me. But anyway, rating for this beer. We're not on about Beavertown, we're on about this beer. Rating. This Coco Noco Coconut Mocha Milk Stout by Drygate Brewing Company, for the price point, is one of the best beers that Lidl have ever stocked on their shelves. It is terrific. I like it enough to give it a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!